Breaking news, Nigerians. The federal government has alleged that the promoters behind the proposed nationwide protest are aiming to destabilize the country. In a statement issued in Abuja by Malam Nari Isha, the Director General of the National Orientation Agency, has urged the organizers to seek dialogue instead of creating disorder. Now, Malam has stressed that the NOA's nationwide structure has identified the sponsors of the protest and potential flashpoints. He assured that measures are being taken to prevent any violent occurrences in these areas. The channels of communication with the government and its various arms remains open for dialogue. So, my country people, it seems that the National Orientation Agency is appealing to the promoters of this proposed nationwide protest to persuade dialogue instead of its recourse to disorder. The government, according to the NOA, will continue to respect citizens' rights to protest and associate freely in line with democratic principles, where they pointed out that many of these protest organizers and their collaborators residing abroad have been identified. And according to Onilu, the intentions of these individuals go beyond concerns over governance or the economy. Instead, they are aimed at creating chaos to incite violence and to pursue narrow political goals. Onilu accused the protest organizers of attempting to paint a picture of an unstable country to the international community as a part of a strategy to intimidate the government and to seek support from larger sponsors of the planned protests. And he said in response, the NOA is intensifying efforts in civil intelligence gathering and community sensitization, where he urged community leaders, parents, and youth across the 774 local government areas in Nigeria to remain vigilant and to take preventive actions against potential unrest. So, my country people, it seems that this topic of a nationwide protest has really set the federal government on an edge, and they are shaking at this point. But I think protest is the only language that the government understands. If the masses do not protest, how will they understand the pain of the masses? How will they understand the sufferings of what Nigerians are going through? So the people are tired of, the sufferings, and they've said they want to come out and stage a protest, and nobody can stop them because this APC has already destabilized the country. So what destabilization are they talking about? That this protest is aimed at destabilizing Nigeria. Nigeria is already destabilized. The country is in shambles. The country is scattered. Everywhere scatter, scatter. Poor man, they suffer for this country. The people are hungry. That's why they are coming out to protest. That's why people are coming out to stage protests. It's not about destabilizing the country, but to air their grievances, to air their voices to the government, for the government to hear their cries and to know what they are really passing through, to know what they are going through. Yes, the government might paint it that the intentions of some elements behind the protest are not about governance or the state of the economy, but a decoy to destabilize the country, to cause mayhem, to carry out arson, killings, aimed at killing innocent people just for political reasons. Then I must say, if it's true, then it's terrible that some persons are actually using this nationwide protest to disguise and perpetrate evil. But the objective of this protest is clear: to air the grievances that Nigerians are hungry, the people are suffering, the masses are suffering. They are also trying to persuade the promoters of this nationwide protest that they can come to a dialogue. They can come to a dialogue, really? Come to a dialogue over what? Over the mass suffering? Over the mass hunger? No, they cannot come to a dialogue. The people must be left to express what they feel. So I think what happened in Kenya is about to happen in Nigeria. And there is nothing the federal government can say that can change that fact that a revolution is coming. A revolution is coming. We are seeing signs of a revolution whereby people are dropping every sentiment. People are dropping ethnic sentiment. People are dropping political affiliation sentiment, and they are coming out to stage a protest against this government. And I hope the government would respect the right of the people. I hope they will respect the right of the masses. And what happened in the NSAS protest should not happen again. Because we see that when people come out to stage protests, these governments who are not in support of protests will go around ordering security agencies to open fire on innocent Nigerians, to open fire on armless Nigerians, to start shooting people, throwing tear gas on people, to stop them from protesting. And we know that that is not right. It is against human rights. It is the abuse of Nigerians' rights. As citizens of this country, we have rights to stage protests if we like. So the federal government has gone out of its way to beg the promoters of this nationwide protests that they can come to a dialogue. Now, even if they come to a dialogue, how does this affect the masses? A dialogue cannot, affect the masses in any way positively. No, it won't. Tinubu for long, even the First Lady, Remi Tinubu, has been telling Nigerians that things will be okay, things will be fine. But things keep getting worse as the day goes by. And the people are tired of it. That's why they are coming out to stage protests. Not because someone is trying to destabilize the country. The country is already destabilized. Nigeria is not standing on its feet. We are a destabilized country. That's why people are coming out to air their grievances, to say no, enough is enough. We are tired of what we are going through. We need a change. The government should look into our demands and see to our demands. So these are reactions from Nigerians. The federal government has destabilized the country the more by their inhuman policies than those calling them to order. But the federal government has destabilized Nigeria enough to the extent that many Nigerians have died of hunger and needless hardship. That is the only language you people will understand. Please, you have to understand that a protest is a machinery whereby people can air their grievances. Has the APC government not destabilized this country already? Look at this man. Nigeria is already destabilized. This hardship being imposed on Nigerians has already destabilized the country economically and otherwise. So, what are you trying to say? The FG began the destabilization from the day they increased the pump price. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.